everybody, NitsuaGamer here, and here's another video for Gaming for Aiding.
Sega.
And if you probably have guessed, I am a big Sonic fan. Well, maybe not a big Sonic fan, but I really like Sonic. I mean, I like all the Sonic games, and this game... no! I thought I put in Sonic Generations. No! This game... Alright, so let's get started. So for those of you who don't know, Sonic the Hedgehog, or as some people like to call Sonic 06, is a Sonic game that was originally going to act as a reboot to the Sonic series, which is why the game is called Sonic the Hedgehog, the same name as the original title of the very first game. And it was supposed to act as Sonic's 15th anniversary, and it would change the way we think about Sonic. And boy, it did. The game was rushed due to multiple developmental issues, but Sega wanted to make it in time for the 15th anniversary game around Christmas. But by doing so, it got so much negative responses from both critics and fans alike. And heck, the creators themselves were even aware that there were actual bugs in the game, and they didn't even delay the game to fix it. So, as you can imagine, it's pretty cliched if I were to actually talk about how bad this game is, which is pretty much what I'm going to be doing throughout this entire freaking gameplay. But yeah, Sonic 06, again, the franchise is a really good franchise. I would definitely recommend checking it out. It's just, boy, this game was... It's bad. I mean, it's bad, but honestly, it's one of those games where it's so bad, but... it did have good potential, in my opinion. So, enough of me chitter-chatting. Enjoy a little gameplay of Sonic 06. So just to clarify a few things, I actually don't hate this game, but it is a bad game. It is actually a really bad game, and if you know how bad it is, then yeah, you know what you're in store for. So what I'm going to be doing is that I'm going to be playing one of the acts as Sonic, and I'm going to be starting off with the first one, Wave Ocean, or actually this will be the only one that I'll be doing for this gameplay. I was originally going to do Crisis City, but looking back, I think Wave Ocean has like the most repetitiveness when it comes to gameplay, because the worst part of Sonic 06 is the actual gameplay. And the gameplay is basically the experience aspect of any kind of game. That's the medium for video games, is experience. And if your gameplay is the worst part of it, that's a pretty bad sign. It doesn't matter if you have good story or good characters or anything, you have to be able to have good gameplay, or otherwise you just make crap like this.
I've got to hurry and save Elise.
So yeah, this is the very first stage in the Sonic series. Oh my god, this is like already hard to control. This is ridiculous. Alright, so this is the very first stage, as I said before, and just keep on watching, because you're probably like, oh, this isn't so bad so far. I mean, it could be worse. Well, trust me when I say, if you keep on watching, it does get worse. And for those of you who don't know what this current level is paying an homage to, this is actually paying an homage to Emerald Coast from Sonic Adventure 1. And I gotta say, it's actually kind of an interesting idea to do an homage to that level. I mean, for example, I don't know when it's actually gonna appear. I think it's gonna appear sometime later, but there's actually like one point within this level where it actually pays an homage to like the killer whales that you see later. Yeah, just bumping into a wall like that simply kills you. Okay, fair enough, but what makes this game actually bad for those of you who are like, this doesn't look so bad? Again, if you're not familiar with this game, oh, trust me when I say you're in store for actually more than that what's not in this level right now.
Spin the net to make it go faster by pressing the X button in front of the net.
Stop. And yeah, this is another criticism about the game, is the lack of control. Yeah, there's like a serious lack of control, and yeah, it's not as easy as it is with like the other characters as seen later in the game. But yeah, this is actually one of the few problems with this game, is the gameplay itself and the lack of control. I mean, the gameplay aspect is basically the worst part of it. And yeah, even the story itself, I will admit, is actually not bad. It just has some narrative problems. And yeah, this is actually an homage being paid to Emerald Coast with these killer orcas. Like, you can definitely see they're definitely not friendly. They want some hedgehog food. Oh, shoot. Yeah, that's a little last-minute call right there. You're supposed to jump while you're on that piece of wood.
Whoa, that's a big one.
Yeah, it is a big one. Maybe you should see what a blue whale is like. Those things are huge. And yeah, compared to Emerald Coast is like way better because, in my opinion, Sonic Adventure 2 is the second best Sonic game in the entire series. Sonic Adventure 2 being the best one.
Go ahead and push the gate switch so he doesn't get out.
And since the animation and the gameplay is very awkward in this game, it doesn't pay a good homage to it. But you can actually forgive it, considering that its intention was to actually be an anniversary game. I mean, for one, this was actually intended as a reboot, so that's why the visuals are a little bit different than the ones that you usually see before, or even nowadays in a usual Sonic game. But yeah, considering this was paying an homage to, like, Emerald Coast, you have to forgive it, considering it is, like, an anniversary game. Just be glad that the 20th anniversary game, Sonic Generations, actually pays like a better homage to what the series actually stands for. Like fun and excitement, like having, you know, a good experience running around with this hedgehog and all that. I mean, in my opinion, even though this game is probably closer to a Sonic Adventure 3 than any other kind of Sonic Adventure or Sonic game in general that we've gotten, it's still pretty bad. This is definitely like the worst Sonic game ever. I mean, I'm not saying in terms of like some of the 2D games, because a lot of the 2D games I still have yet to play. Am I supposed to jump or something, or wait? Okay, there we go. Yeah, it's been a long time since I played this, so I have no idea what the frick I'm doing right now. But yeah, this will give you a great taste on how bad this game is. Again, it's such a cliche. Alright, now here's another one. I'm not controlling Sonic running. He's running automatically. And say this, it's actually very hard to control. Like, what you're seeing right now, I'm not controlling his speed, and you think, oh, this is actually not so bad. Oh, trust me, it's bad. I could actually give a great example of what would happen if I got myself stuck up there. Yeah. In terms of, like, Sonic stages, this is, like, the worst part. Or, in fact, in any other kind of gameplay, this is, like, the worst part, is that you have no control over this whatsoever. And the worst part is that when you hit something, you keep at that constant speed. You're unable to jump, so if you get yourself into a sticky situation, then, yeah, it just makes the gameplay more awkward than it needs to be.
Darn, we're not gonna make it.
Kind of died on purpose because I want to see if I can actually do this one. Shoot, I wasn't able to do it, but if you get yourself like onto that bridge, you can literally just like get yourself in a loop, like on the side of the of that bridge up there. It's actually pretty funny.
What?
Yeah. Unfortunately, this is not the only level where you're going to have to do this. I mean, I'm not sure if it's like in every single level in this game, but I know for sure that it's in Crisis City. I know for sure it's in Kingdom Valley. The Kingdom Valley one, when you're doing this part, all you can hope for is to actually beat it, because, good God, I don't know if I was able to actually get up there. Damn it. I was seeing if I could actually purposely run in there. I was actually jumping on purpose when I was on there. So there we go. I beated Wave Ocean, and yeah, for those of you who are like, hey, it doesn't seem so bad, well, again, it is actually pretty obnoxious. Like, if you might actually see some comments down below just telling you how obnoxious this game is.
Just made
And
it.
as I said, I don't actually hate this game. I actually really don't. Not that it's like, you know, good or anything. It's just it's a bad game that did have good potential. That's pretty much my opinion. So, we're pretty much coming to the end of the video. So, the reason why I'm actually doing a little bit of a gameplay of this is because I'm actually going to be creating a top 7 countdown of actual good moments in this bad game. That's right, I'm actually going to be creating something like that. So, I will eventually maybe do like another gameplay of this just to actually say, hey, my list is out, go check it out. But yeah, I'm advertising it here, so there's a top 7 list I am making. It's actual good moments within the game. It's currently being scripted. I have like all the cutscenes in this game recorded, so yeah, go to my channel, subscribe, check it out, and be sure to subscribe to Gaming for Rating. Check out more of the users that are submitting to this channel and support this channel. So, yeah. Here's another character with pretty bad gameplay, but honestly, this character's underrated in my opinion. Not in terms of his actual gameplay, but the actual character himself. Again, wait for my countdown and I'll explain more. So, thank you for watching, subscribe, comment, like, and I'll see you guys in another Gaming for Rating video. Goodbye.